Hi, and welcome to Geno's Picks. I know, we went 2-3 last week. We're 16-24 on the year, 40%. But you know we always kick it in high gear during Thanksgiving, don't we? Do we? Yes. Yeah, always. Always. I'm not making this up as I go. I'm making these 4 picks up as I go. So let's get right to Geno's Picks. My first pick, the Cards are getting 2.5 from the Vikings in Minnesota. Yeah, I get it. The Vikings finally cut the Blair Walsh Project, although the obviously better movie comparison would be Ace Ventura. Laces out, Blair, take a hike. But the movie that may best describe the Vikings team of late is Outbreak, because the stink is getting on every one of the players, and it starts with Sam Bradford, who is patient zero with a capital Z, as evidenced by the fact that Norv Turner, a guy that can make any combination work, and he makes great ones like that Aikman and Emmett and that Tomlinson and Rivers thing, basically threw his hands in the air and said, fuck it, this guy stinks. And it really does seem defenses have figured out Bradford, and in doing that, they've taken away what little run game they had left, even without Adrian Peterson. Meanwhile, Cards are coming off a very soft game against, I'm not going to say Colin Kaepernick's name, where they basically put out minimal effort to coast to a win over them. Take the friggin' Cards in this game and the 2.5 you're getting. The Dolphins are giving 2.5 to the Rams and Jared Goff in L.A. The Jared Goff era begins this weekend in L.A., and it's a good thing because Case Keenum better be in concussion protocol. Did you see what he said this week after getting benched? He insisted he is still the captain of this team after leading them to a 4-6 record, 2 of which the games they won without scoring a single TD. Yeah, he's captain, all right. Captain Sullenberger, because all he did was softly land this team in the middle of nowhere. But you know why he held on to the job so long? Because Jared Goff is worse than him. But like everything in LA, appearance is everything. So they pretended they were willing to wait for the perfect time. They weren't. They were waiting for Goff to get decent timing. And he didn't. He's just like Sully. He's out of time. Goff starts, but he ain't ready. Take the Fins, lay the field goal. Sunday Night Football, people. The Packers are getting 3 in D.C. The Washington Redskins are coming off a win over the aforementioned Vikings, who stink. The Packers, meanwhile, are coming off a humiliating loss, their 3rd in a row, to the Titans, which we predicted. So why wouldn't you stick with the Redskins? Because Kirk Cousins stinks, and he only beats bad teams in half of his games against the NFC East. You may recall the last time these two teams faced each other, in the opening round of the playoffs last year. You remember when Aaron Rodgers picked them apart in the second half, blew them out 30-25, and they just scored late once they realized all the Packers had to do was cover Jordan Reed. Not to mention, this is a Sunday night game. And I don't know if you know about this Kirk Cousins, but in prime time, he plays like a little bitch. Yeah, Kurt, maybe it's time to drop the stupid, you like that phrase, and embrace the new DC phrase the Packers will be shouting at you all night. Grab him by the pussy. Take the Packers and the 3 you're getting. Which brings me my W Money Monday Nuevo, people. Buenos noches, bitches. The Raiders are giving 6 to the Texans in Mexico on Monday Night Football. Say what you want about Donald Trump's views of Mexico and his wall, but I can tell you one group that may be reconsidering their thoughts, the Texans. Because the only thing the NFL is worried about is making money, which is why they have no problem sending this team into a country where there's been a sharp spike in cartel-related violence, and the way they make their money is kidnapping American tourists so they could be ransomed off. And what's the shield solution? Stay inside. They sent a memo this week with the heading safety, and one of the bullets was, do not leave the hotel. And other helpful advice like don't carry expensive jewelry or large sums of money. Hey, anyone want to bet the Texans didn't send this memo to Brock Osweiler? Because given they're paying him $72 million to suck, they're hoping he gets kidnapped at this point. Yeah, we need $1 million if you want to see your quarterback again. Tell you what, Jesus, we'll send you $2 million to keep him. We're still up $70 million on the deal. Thanks a lot. Texans are a bust. Take the Raiders, lay the 6.